Okay, I asked y'all to not give me my report card until the end of hurricane season, which is December. I don't think anybody listened. So, okay, here we go. So you got like three things pointed towards the New Jersey, New York, New England, New Hampshire area. And this is falling under the specific dates of Michael, where it formed on the 7th and then it hit on the 11th. And so this is forming around the same time. And it's going to be, I mean, this doesn't have it hitting. This just has it going in and then coming out. And so, I mean, they haven't even named these storms because there's nothing to name yet. But I don't know. It's just amazing how the awareness is low. And I guess I made some mistakes in the way I've covered it. And I will try and learn from my mistakes. But one of those specific date ranges I gave was 8th through the 13th. And so I can't figure out if my predictions are like 2.5 weeks behind, or I can't figure out if this is what was supposed to be the Crystal River, Florida situation because it crosses over near there and then it's going to head up and turn. I don't know, man. But I do know the NAM now has it at a 980 millibar low. And the NAM only goes out to the 11th. And but it has it as 980 millibar low. So I'm sorry, a 990. That would make it officially Category 1 hurricane. And this stops. It runs out of ticker tape with it continuing to head north and west, looking like it's taking it towards New York. And when it was projected to be a 1,000 millibar low, it already was doing some anomalous things to the waves. And so I'm so knocked off my game. I'm having a hard time even remembering how to do me anymore because I've gotten so much flack in the last month. So bear with me. But I don't want to cause anybody to be scared or fear, but this looks like, I mean, this is, remember last year they thought Michael was just going to be a tropical storm or a Category 1 hurricane, and it surprised to the upside. Now, under traditional ways science and meteorology thinks of hurricanes, if you take the Eris alignment out of it, there's no way this should be a hurricane. And there's definitely no way it should be Category 3. But I'm saying if I'm correct about the Eris pressure, then people are going to be surprised. And so, you know, and like I said, I don't know if I don't know, man. And I thought after being correct about everything so often since Matthew, I would get a little more leeway, but that is not how it works. Like I said, there have been business entities in the truth community and the weather community who've been trying to poison the well and corner the market. So they're doing everything they can to cause trouble and throw anyone who's not in their group under the bus. Oh, Jesus. So, but yeah, dude, it's a situation. And my whole time, I've been trying to unite people and get everybody to prepare for these earth weather changes for 7 years. And that hasn't worked out so hot. So, forgive me if I'm a little frustrated. But see how it moves over the area, so I don't know if that means I was wrong with the Florida hurricane, and that this is, I don't even know. And like I said, but either way, we should wipe the chalkboard clean because not only that, it has another storm coming to the northeast, New Jersey, New York, New England, in a week after this. So, and then we got two possible things coming out of the Gulf, plus a giant freaking monster rolling off Africa. See that? And so, I don't even know, you know? And technically, you guys didn't even rehire me back as planetary defense commander for the month I've been talking about all year, which is kind of nuts. You know? I mean, I don't even, you know, that's what's weird. Anyway, I can't get this thing to work right. There we go. So I'm trying to get back to my cool equilibrium. I got 0 good luck kisses before hurricane season. And people have just been, it's been like impeachment, civil war. Everybody's primed and programmed to just hate each other. This is not my world at all. Although I'm here, this is the exact opposite of everything I would have desired for the future. I don't gain anything from everybody hating and blaming everybody all the time. My self-esteem does not grow from that. And the models have been continuously trending west and north. And so if this big orange blob ends up over here, it's going to be a big problem for a lot of people. Boom. And regardless of development, take a look at all that orange, like the pink is major problems. And the pink always goes in pulses. And so look how much pink you have to work with there. Right there. See that flash? That is a shit ton of pink headed towards the northeast. Whether it all makes it inland or not. That is there. I mean, I mean, y'all are pretty calm for a situation. If 3 of these things are pointed here, I'd be way more hyper aware. E-weather. Who's going to the Pats game Thursday night? The Euro says wind-driven rain. Should be a fun one. This is also taking place during the full moon, which will be on the 11th. So you have high tide. East winds pushing up against the shore for 5 days. Spells trouble for our shores. Prepare for closed roads and maybe even some water up your butt, Jobu. And then you got Hagibis, which reached Super Typhoon Category 5 before hitting an island, and then now it's having to reform, which is going to also cause problems for, it looks like, Japan. Then it'll head and bring its energy back over to the United States. Marshall Shepard letting us know Typhoon Hagibis rate of intensification was breathtaking. We haven't routinely used Typhoon Hunters in over 30 years with West Pacific yet. As What's-His-Face tweeted, a storm like this is a wealth of science info. Dada Boo, Florida Wave Master, latest OPC wind wave forecast image and meters, sees it increasing excess 25 feet just off the OBX Mid-Atlantic next 96 hours. And at the same time, you have a potentially historic and crippling high-end early season blizzard event coming for the Dakotas. There's potential for feet of snow, along with potential for strong winds, bitter cold, and a hazard to livestock, crop, and people. And as Joe Martucci is pointing out, Coastal Storm Update, confidence has gone up for storms sitting 200 to 400 miles offshore. I'm not so sure about that. They're going to churn up waters, expect rough surf, beach erosion, rip currents, strong onshore winds. And I have never seen the Euro fumble and be dumbfounded with a storm as this one. And so, like I said, models keep trending it north and west, and it's a giant fight. So don't get caught unprepared. And in 2019, we had 4 Category 5 storms: Dorian, Lorenzo, Wu-Tip, and Hagibis. And we ain't done yet. One thing is certain, with a large, sprawling high pressure to the north, and that will be gradient, potential strong winds and likely large waves seem a sure bet. Most vulnerable from the south-northeast to the mid-Atlantic. Onshore flow from high and onshore flow to low. Tight squeeze. Brady weather from a half a foot of rain in Worcester to almost 10 inches in Boston and near a foot in Nantucket. With this stalling off the coast, this could be a flood event we just aren't used to up here in England. Yeah, I mean, this has maximum potential to overperform. And it's like this week, everybody's getting in on the action. Tomorrow for the UK. By the way, Europe, thank you for Emma. A day of sunshine and blustery showers for all. Though there could be some quite long spells of rain across western Scotland where there could be some flooding concerns. Yeah, it's wild October. Brittany Boyer bringing the snow booyah. Another week, another snowstorm. temperatures will plummet behind the storm, bringing record low temps. Yeah, dude, you got record low cold, record low heat, and this Earth is a big DLT lava lamp. It's like it's like the Democrats are like, no, it's global warming, and the Republicans are like, no, it's mini ice age. And both y'all are right, plus the gas giants, and then shit we don't even know. Yeah, this can be a mess forecasting. And remember, the storm of the northeast coast will be exactly if you shot like a bullet hole through Earth. So get ready for big surprises. And the models have been showing up this storm with 50 to 60 foot waves near the center. No, not on shore, but those have been anywhere from 20 to 30 feet. Beaches are in for a rough go. This is like 28 to 30 feet, man. You know, like, this is not going to be a fun storm. I don't think. Unless, you know, you make it a fun storm. You can make almost anything fun. I too love milkshakes. And I'm sorry for this part, just to regain my strength, because it's going to be a rough hurricane season. I got to get my good luck kids to the internet. That's sad. Gawa got that warrior power. Saying Gawa got that warrior power. Dadabu, Florida Wavemaster, reporting out the GFS remains bullish on Melissa or Nestor in the South Caribbean. 18Z, just 6 days away. Yeah, so here's potentially the Florida Crystal River hurricane. Or just, who knows where this is going to go. This could end up in Texas. Like, I made some mistakes by trying to nail everything, like, super down. But, you know, that's why we're supposed to wait until after hurricane season to give me my report card. Jeez Louise, man. Jeez Louise. All right, that fake ass good luck kiss didn't work. Who is your daddy? Is it Mother Nature? And then another giant 983 which is category, call it nor'easter, hurricane, typhoon, Easter, whatever you want to. But that would be the second one within a week. And we were talking 40 to 50 foot waves at the core of this storm when it was just 1,000 millibars. John Homenuck, 3-run trend on the EPS for this week. Coastal storm, north and west. North and west. Sounds like back and to the left. And nobody likes that. But Jeff framed the vortex. Look at this. Like, look at this big, huge battle. It's like Republicans versus Democrats. I guess Republicans, it's flip-flop because Republicans are like, it's cooling. And the Republicans are like, it's hot. And I'm caught in the middle. Like, I'm the fire and the lightning. But see, there's our double V sign right there. The Eris signature. Eris is a whole planet. What a bad time for me to be. People keep saying I'm losing it. I'm like, dude, no. But you try and protect and defend all Americans. It's a crappy time to do that, man. Like, you guys are at each other's throat all the time for dumb shit. Whatever Fox News and CNN tells you to think, you're like, I think that. It's frustrating. But look at that big spin. And yeah, you bet your sweet Bippy it's gonna be freaking wild. This is Wednesday at 10 p.m. This is the NAM. This is the Euro. And then that's the GFS. The NAM doesn't go out very far. So let's do the Euro real quick. Whoa. See? Does it make you feel good? Like, it has a weird hurricane-y look to it. Actually, on the NAM, was I just on? See, the NAM's got. Okay, so the NAM only goes out to whatever. All right, so what I'm going to do, let's do the Euro. Like, you guys aren't going to have a whole lot of time to prepare for this thing. That's why I said that even if my dates are incorrect, that I was pretty sure that you guys were going to get hit by something regardless. And look how it pushes all the way in and then it gets pushed out. But it sits there for anywhere from like 24 to 48 hours with giant surf. And so, I don't know, man. Done my best. I know I could have done better. But, whatever. I did my best. Shit, I'm gonna attack. Whatever. I love you. Freaking out. Maybe I'm losing it. Whatever. Okay, here we go. See, what is that? I didn't even pull that up. Gotta go. Stay cool. God bless everyone.